everyone. I just figured I'd get on here and show you my basic everyday eyeshadow routine. I'm going to start off by using the Morphe X Jeffree Star eyeshadow palette. And I'll go off. I don't have any specific brushes that I necessarily use. So I'll just start off with kind of a more fluffier brush to go above the crease. And then you'll notice, all my makeup brushes are dirty. You'll notice that too. But then you'll notice I go off to more of a thicker packing brush to get more on the inside of the crease. But this is what the inside, and I just got back from California, so you'll see it's all cracked. It's beautiful. So anyways, so I love the color. It's called What's the Tea, and that's this color here. So that's what I'm gonna go with on my little bit more of a fluffier brush. I already do have a base on that you can tell I've had on for a little bit today. But I'm gonna go above the crease. If this comes out uneven, I'm not looking in a mirror, I am just looking in the camera, so my bad. I'm just going to my mom's after this. I'm gonna go in back and forth motions, little circular motions above the crease. I have more hooded eyes, so sometimes you can't really define. You just gotta have to make you a crease. I think I grabbed too much color that time. There we go. I'm gonna go and do the same on this eye. Here's my face. Looks close to even. I don't know how it looks in the mirror, but it's about as good as it's gonna get on camera. Okay, and then I'll go with more of a packing brush. These brushes are cheap, I just found them on Amazon. And then I'm going to dip into the shade. You don't want to go too dark because it's gonna go in the crease, but it's gonna go slightly above and in the crease. Just depends on what kind of look you're going for. If you're going more for, let's see, more of like a glam look, or bam, I'm wearing eyeshadow, or if you want to go for more of a subtle kind of nude everyday look. Probably going with the shade Hi Dude right here. I'm not going to put a lot on my brush. I'm just dipping it in very tip. I'm going to go in the crease slightly above. Again with the back and forth and circular motions. It's going to kind of darken it up and it gives it that blended look. Go back in with it, just a little bit on the top. You're going to hear my dog. Comes in here and he's nosy. What'd you do? And he's looking at something and I'm the only one here. At least I'm filming if something happens to me. And pretend that didn't happen. Okay, so just put a little bit on the top, slightly in and a little bit above the crease. Should have had the TV going so I can't hear nothing in the background so I don't get scared. kind of sort of looks like I may have done this side a tad bit darker. Can't really tell in my camera. I'm sorry, you're probably going to hear his nails. We have tile or wood floor. That's all you hear. But we're used to it. Put a little bit more over here on this side. Okay. This is what we're going with. If you feel like you've went too high up, you can always take that fluffy brush again and go over like this. Kind of makes it blend it back out. If you feel like you went too much on the lighter shade above the crease, gives it that blended look. It's not so much harsh lines. And then more with a packing brush. Again, they're dirty. Wipe that off on my pajama pants. And you can go back in with the same shade. Hi Dude, because it is dark, this is going to go on the outside of your lid. Or you can go in, there's Vroom Vroom, or you can mix the two shades together. That way it has a slightly darker. This is just what I do. Everybody's makeup routine is different. I'm going to go on the outside of the lid. And just kind of take it kind of to the mid-center of your lid and then blend it out a little bit so it kind of fades into. Because we're going to put a lighter, most likely a shimmery shade on the lid portion itself. So again, I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to go in with Hi Dude and Vroom Vroom. I'm lightly dipping it in so it's not too harsh. Just do the same. I kind of pack it on there, and then once it's packed, then I'll kind of swipe motions. Other than that, I really just kind of pack it on up to the crease so that way it kind of goes up and blends. Gives your eyes kind of a contoured look. Alright. So then underneath my eyes, what I usually do is I go in with that same shade I used above the crease, so the lightest shade, yet it's still dark enough that it defines your eyes. And I always, to me, it makes me feel like your eyes are bigger or more open. I go in with a white liner on my waterline. People wonder why you do it. I personally feel like it makes my eyes look bigger or more brighter. That's just what I do. Everybody's different. Black makes your eyes pop. I don't feel like black suits me in general, but it looks good on other people. I'm gonna go back in with the shade What's the Tea, and I'm gonna go underneath my eyes. This is just going to give them a little more definition. Sorry, my camera may be going in and out of focus. I just touched it. I don't know if it helped it focus or not. I don't know if it's just trying to grab my brush and all this and that, but do the same on this side. Again, I've had my foundation on all day, so it's not going to look so great. I've already had makeup on. I'm just going to do a little eyeshadow tutorial. Don't judge. It kind of brings the look a little bit more together once you add everything underneath it. So you go with the lighter shade above the crease, slightly darker shade in the crease and above, and then you go with a darker shade on your lid. Choose any colors you want. You don't have to do that. You can use, if I'm just going for an everyday makeup look, I'll just use What's the Tea everywhere. eyelid, above the crease, underneath my eye, and that looks great as well. So I'm gonna go in with a more shimmery shade. Well, I guess I'm not technically done with underneath the eye. I would add, just depending on how, I guess, dramatic you want the look to go, I would add maybe just a touch of Hi Dude and only put that on the outside of underneath my eye. I don't bring it all the way, I just go on the outside. Slightly darkens it a little bit, gives it a little bit more definition. Really excited to see what this looks like in the mirror. So I'll probably have to go in and tweak it. Okay, so I'm done with this palette for now. It does have some pretty shimmery shades in it, but I really like this one. Sorry, just shook my camera. It is Laura Geller, New York, in the shade Gelato Swirl Illuminator, Gilded Honey. That's what that one looks like. I have it upside down, of course I would. Alright, so I'm going to go in with that shade and then put that on my lid. I'm not going to go all the way, I'm just going to go where I obviously don't have any eyeshadow. I'm going to take it on a packing brush, the same one that I used to do underneath my eyes is what I'm going to use to pack my shimmer shade on my lid. Hopefully it'll come up good. Yeah. I find what works best with my eyes, color-wise, is more of your tans, your browns, more neutral shades. I feel like it makes blue eyes pop more. I've noticed for hazel eyes, I think like purpley brown looks kind of make those eyes pop. Brown eyes, kind of like a silvery neutral kind of combo. Can go with like a purpley shade. It really just depends on you though, whatever you like. I go in and do the same on my other eye. We add a tad bit more on this side. Really just gotta play with it. Try to make it as even as possible. Sometimes you do get fallout. You can take your powder brush or whatever you use to apply your powder and just wisp it off. Sometimes I will take the shimmer shade and go underneath my eye as well, but only in the corner part of it, and drag it out a little bit. Just to give it that kind of. Go and do the same on this side. And that's going to be it for my eyeshadow look. After this, I just go in and I apply whatever liner I'm going to use. I already have a little bit of liner. I would darken it up for this kind of look. But we'll do that in another video. So thank you for watching. This was just, again, just an eyeshadow tutorial. My kind of everyday routine. Thank you.